crafty friends, this is the Paper Chef. Tomorrow I'm going to a fall festival, and I thought today would be a good time to show you 12 ideas for Halloween crafts that you can create to go to craft fairs, fall festivals, or to give out as treats. Okay, so first I want to show you these pinwheels, and they actually spin. And I created these pinwheels with designer series paper, which is retired from Stampin' Up. Okay, the paper is called Frightful Sight, and there's really cute spiders on it, and there's little cats and pumpkins. And the reason I like to use Stampin' Up paper for making pinwheels is it's double-sided, and it's also good quality paper. So what I do is I create these pinwheels with the punch board. This is a punch board from We Are Memory Keepers. And I actually have different blog posts about all these different kinds of crafts, so I don't want to go into detail. But I use a punch board that looks like this. And then I go ahead and I punch out the pieces for my pinwheels. I get them all ready. And I can assemble them on site at the Fall Festival as I ask, I ask the children, what kind of paper would you like? Pick out your papers. So I've already have like them punched out like that. And then the ones that I've already assembled, I don't put the straw on because I want to be able to carry them easily. Okay, so let me move that out of the way. That was idea number 1 for craft fairs, Halloween. And these are pinwheels. These are 5-inch pinwheels using retired Stampin' Up paper, but you can use any current papers as well. Okay, my second idea are these cute little pumpkin treats. Okay, and I made these using a classic item called the Curvy Keepsake. And that's a die from Stampin' Up. I think it's retired, but I will never get rid of it because it makes such cute boxes. Now what I did here is I took a stencil out of something I had cut out of the Cricut. And then I just, this is just marker. I just colored in the face. Okay, I did both sides. You can also put stripes on your pumpkin. I bought these little clothespins from Hobby Lobby, and I bought the little fall leaves from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so that's just a nice little, decor touch. I just used glue dots to hold those on. Now these here are from an old paper pumpkin kit from September 2016. Something good to eat. And I bought a lot of refills to this kit, so it was very convenient because I was able to make a lot of tags quickly this season. And I also have a lot of test tubes left over. Okay, so here are the little fall decor I bought from Hobby Lobby. And one tip about making curvy keepsake boxes is I made these a while back. You can make them and you can just store them flat like this. And then you're ready to go when it's craft fair time. You don't need a lot of storage space, and then you just stuff some treats in there. Okay, so that's item number 2 for craft fair ideas. Okay, item number 3 are cards. You can make cards. A lot of these cards were made using the Spooky Night designer series paper by Stampin' Up. And this card here was a happy accident. Last year, Stampin' Up came out with a cookie cutter punch, and it's a Halloween cookie cutter, and there's 2 stamp sets. There was the Halloween cookie cutter, and there was a Christmas one. And I was stamping with a wooden stamp, and they went a little too close together. And I put them in my brother's Scan and Cut, and it cut them out in one piece, which is awesome. Then I used some watercolor pencils to color the little mummies in. And I was just so happy with this accident that I stamped them so close together and that they were cut out in one big piece. Now normally I would just punch them out with my cookie cutter punch. Now these cards here I did for a swap, which I hope none of the people I'm swapping with are watching this because they probably didn't get them in the mail yet. Okay, and this one I did, and this one's on my blog, all the full instructions. This little piggy says trick or treat. I do a lot with the little piggy stamp set and pretty much dress up the pig for every holiday. So that card. And this card here I did using the Spooky Cat stamp set and some Spooky Night paper, and then I just used a die cut. And this is a stamp. This is the stamp, and I used a die cut from Sizzix. to cut the spooky out. And this mummy card, let me take him out. I didn't have a bag big enough to fit this card, but this is spiderweb paper from a Halloween Night specialty designer series paper that's also retired. I bought a lot of it last year. And, you know, this mummy's a die cut, and then I distressed the edges. This is a current stamp from Spooky Cat. But I just love the mummy and how he turned out. I also have, you know, craft clubs and things, and they love working with these different kinds of die cuts. Okay, so cards is idea number 3. But I will say that cards, I don't make too many of these cards for craft fairs because they're more to advertise my upcoming classes and what we do in class, because cards are not big sellers at craft fairs unless they're Christmas cards. Halloween cards are not big sellers because not a lot of people send Halloween cards. Okay, next I want to show you these cute pillow boxes. Now what I did with these pillow boxes is I bought pillow boxes from an office supply store of all places. They were on clearance, and I bought a big pack of them. And I have the name of the company over here. So they are from Bags and Bows. I don't know if you can see that label. So I bought 25 pillow boxes already flattened out. So then I took die cuts I had for the Halloween die cuts. This is a Sizzix die cut. And I just, you know, die cut it out and decorated the boxes. Now, here are ones I did with the Halloween Night designer series paper. That's that specialty paper. It's retired. Just put lots of treats in them. They're pretty heavy. And then I've made a lot more of these. Now what I did is using the reverse. So I cut out the letters for the boo, and then I just decorated the boo on there. And then this paper here, I did a lot with this paper here. Really cute paper. I bought this at Hobby Lobby, and I'm gonna put that in the camera's view. Okay, it's called Trick or Treat by the Paper Studio. And at Hobby Lobby things always go on sale, so I didn't actually pay $12.99 for that. But there are 60 sheets of it, and I had a great time decorating with it. It's great colors. Okay, so it's called Trick or Treat by the Paper Studio. So these are all my little pillow boxes, and just a happy Halloween from the Spooky Cat set. Okay, so I have lots of those full of treats. Okay. And that was idea number 4, and I need to clear out some space here because I want to show you idea number 5, which is pillow purses. So I just showed you pillow boxes, and now I'm going to show you pillow purses. I actually have a blog post on making pillow purses, actually a couple different blog posts, and not everybody's going to be able to make these exactly like I have, but you can find different patterns online. This is made with the Big Shot Pro. So the Big Shot Pro has a cutting plate and a cutting platform that's 12 inches by 12 inches wide. So you can get like incredible dies for it. And the die just is one piece. This one piece, except for the handle die, which makes a great purse. And then what I've done here is I've just Velcroed them together, and I filled it with all kinds of little Halloween treats. Let me pull out a treat to show you. Okay, and lots of treats. So these are called pillow purses, and these are great for craft fairs. I only have Halloween ones done, but I do plan on doing autumn, and I know for Christmas when I go to fairs, these are going to be hot sellers with Christmas paper. Okay, I'm going to shout out to my friend Keisha. I asked her, because I just moved to this area, I said, oh, you know, what's a good craft fair seller for where she lives? And she said, oh, pixie sticks are good. So she showed me a pattern with pixie sticks, and then I took it one step further. The pixie stick treat, she said the kids like, and she had showed me how she did it with a tag topper punch from Stampin' Up. And I took it one step further and added a cute little plastic ring and a little, you know, happy Halloween flag. So these are like going to be my cheapy little items, maybe even things I give away if people, you know, buy a lot or whatever. And this is just a cute little idea. So these are pixie sticks. That's it, one pixie stick, tag topper punch. And again, this was that same paper I was talking about earlier called Trick or Treat. Okay, next I have pencils, and my friend Linda was telling me about using the tag topper punch to hold pencils, and then again I took it a step further and just decorated it. So here we have a little tag for the pencil, and I just did different things with it, like the banners and the spooky cat, which I love. And a lot of this paper is from the current paper in the current holiday catalog. Not this one. This is not Stampin' Up. This one is Stampin' Up paper. This is called Spooky Night Designer Series paper. And I actually cut this hats out with the Brother Scan and Cut. Cut the cats out with what's called a cat punch. Okay, so just to show you, like I made a lot of these items, and no problem whether they sell or not, because these are treats I can give out to kids at school, and I just love how they came out. Okay, so that was the pencil idea. And now we're on to grab bags. Now let me move this out of the way. I hope the video is not, I hope my camera has not moved because I had practiced where the view of the camera was. But these are grab bags. I just saw the camera move. Alright, what I've done for these is I put a bunch of toys in little bags. And these are kinds of toys you can get, like, I've just been collecting them at different places, like dollar store, party store. And so I don't want to just give kids all candy or sell all candy. So it's a variety of little tattoos and stickers and things. And then these bags have stickers, tattoos, candies, pencil, pixie stick, and it's a cute little mummy bag. And in these, they even have a little stretchy skeleton. So these are going to be grab bags, and I'm not even sure, what I'm going to charge for the grab bags. This is a kind of a new thing that I did this year with the grab bags. But I did put the same kind of contents into my purses. Okay, so let's move these out of the way. My hottest seller at any craft fair, by far, are Hershey Nugget treats. And the reason I only have one Hershey Nugget treat to show you is my friends saw me making these and they bought them off me. So this is it. I have some autumn ones that I'll be probably having to do another video on, but this is my only Halloween one left. I cut out these little candy corns with the Brother Scan and Cut. And then this paper here is that same trick-or-treat set. And the only advice I'll give you at craft fairs, these are great to sell, but do be sure to put labels. I need to do that. Put labels on them that say nuts, contain nuts, because Hershey Nuggets contain almonds. And you want to make sure you disclose that on the back. Okay? So that was the Nugget treats. And then my other hot seller are always like these dollar items, and they're just little, these ones are Skittles, and I just decorate the toppers with all kinds of little things. Now these are M&Ms, and they're really easy, and I have links on my blog of how to make all these things. And please, if you're gonna get things to supplies, please use the links on my blog, because I link you to Amazon and where you can find these 1-inch cellophane bags, and I link you to my store at Stampin' Up, where you can find a lot of the paper and things and stamps. So these are just ideas, and sometimes I don't make them, sometimes I make them 1 inch wide, sometimes 1.5, sometimes 2 inches wide. A lot of the times I'm making the toppers with scraps of paper or stickers that I have and things. So these are just really hot items. And then this one goes sideways, but that's the cat punch. Okay, so definitely you like the treats. Okay, what are we up to? We are up to, in my list, I wanted to show you the coffee cups. Okay, so here are lots and lots of mini coffee cups. I had so much fun making these. And I'm also going to be advertising for my upcoming classes that I have, my craft classes, where we always make coffee cups. We always decorate whatever season it is when we decorate the coffee cups. So there's enough examples there. I've used paper to cover them. I've used a 2-inch circle on the top, and then I used another scallop circle, little candy corns, stamped sentiments. Sometimes I put a cat on there, sometimes just a circle and not a scallop circle. So I had lots of fun, just different embellishments. There's a little glitter embellishment, and so these are really popular, and they're pretty heavy because I put a lot of treats inside, and my only hope is that the treats don't melt and mush all together. But these are really fun coffee treats. Now I would have started on Christmas, but as you can see from this video, I was very busy doing Halloween crafts. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we are left with, this is it. Okay, here's the last one I wanted to show you. Now, these are sour cream containers, meaning there's not actually sour cream inside, but it's the shape of a little mini sour cream container. Very easy to make. You start out with a 3 by 4 inch piece of paper, and you can make these little things. And what I've done with these is I just put like little candy corns in them. Now these aren't really something I necessarily will sell at the craft fair, but when people come to my table, maybe little kids are dressed in costume, and I say, hey, have a treat. So there's little candy corns in there, and I like how they shake. And there's a little monster for my bowl. I made the little mini monster with my Cricket, put him in the bowl with some spider doilies and a little bat. I think that the bat's from my Cricket. And that's it. So these are just my extra treats that I have. Always have extra treats available. It draws people to your table. And then if you give out like catalogs and things, you have a crowd there because you're giving away candy. So I don't have prices on all these items yet. I'm not even sure how it's going to go. It's my first time in this particular area doing a craft fair. So I will have to get back to you if you have specific questions on that. But thank you for watching. Please be sure to visit my blog with the link provided so that you can then search for recipes on how to make all these different kinds of crafts. And if they're not posted yet, they will be. The measurements and the recipes. Thank you.